Chapter 19. The Era That Fulfills as One. No matter the religion, God makes into one. When all religions become one, it is perfect peace. But even Christianity itself is not yet able to become one. My church, your church, etc. There are too many denominations. Humans made it like this. It is because lust and greed entered inside God's church. Because righteousness, is revealed, division and conflict arise in the church. Now, God destroys all of that and makes things beautiful. No matter the place, God will change our movement into God's movement. If we knew God, who would go inside of other religions? In other religions as well, if we went up the lineage, would not God ultimately be the beginning? It became like this because a branch came out to the side incorrectly. To make religions one, regardless of the type of religion, is the plan of the God of the era of love. All of humankind becomes one by the love of the cross, and the day of offering worship and praise to God will be fulfilled. The era that fulfills as one. In the new era, that is, in the era of love, we come to know that the word of 66 books is one. If certain parts of the word are easy to approach, yet we keep a distance to other parts, we have not become one with the word. No matter what word it is, when one has become the level of approaching it with thankfulness and joy, that person is one with the word. In church, there are many times when church people associate with each other in cliques. In God's temple, there must not be any happenings that make the sound of humans, sounds that come from cliques associating with each other. At the place where God dwells, the church people must be one by only the word. 1 Peter 4:11 tells us, "Whoever speaks must do so as one speaking the very words of God." The sounds and the words that come out of our mouths must become one by the sound of God. When God looks inside of our spirits, we must stand in a faith that can be acknowledged by God. Now, it is the era when the Word is revealed. It is the era of becoming one. The enemy appears as a friend, and once the dragon is seized, that ancient serpent must show. Now, the sealed word of the dragon, Antichrist, 666, etc., opens. The time of the opened word entering perfectly inside me is the era of love. The King of heaven and King of the earth perfectly fulfill one as one person. Now, we must become one in the Spirit. Words that come out of our mouths must also become one by the Word. God's plan is that the Bible becomes one by God. The world becomes one by God. We become one by God. That God makes the world one by God refers to lives being the same from inside of God's love. So whether a learned or unlearned person, a rich or poor person, they must appear the same. We must not see the human as higher or lower, but be able to see them with the love of God as the same. The era of love is the era when God fulfills all the scattered things into one. It is the era that puts a broken heart or broken family together. God saves, starting with our families first. Peace must come to the family in order for perfect peace to come to our spirits, and the church becomes peaceful. If God and I become one, there is no reason for noise to come out. Being one with God refers to being one by the proclaimed word of truth. And it is to obey the word no matter what kind of word falls into one's spirit. The word that was blocked and did not unravel is now passed through, so all will be shown as God. This is how we will know that by God, the Bible is one.